Hey everyone, and happy Friday. So I wanted to introduce our next topic to you guys. It's going to be surface area. So we're going to come back to 3D figures. Yes, this is my 3D figure. It's a rectangular prism. And before we found volume of 3D figures. So that's the amount of space that the 3D figure takes up. So now we're undoing the 3D figure into what's called a net. So we're going to find the surface area of this net, which means the total area of all of the faces added together for a 3D figure. So the faces are these sides, okay? So this is called a net, and we're going to use that to find the surface area of a 3D figure, okay? We're not going to find the actual surface area of this, but I just wanted you to see how sides matched up with sides, which sides are the same lengths. So if I come back to my rectangular prism, I can see that this would be the same length all the way around because that's kind of like the height. So what I did is I traced over each of those sides, each of those lengths, I should say, each of those lengths in blue. So this is what I would suggest doing when you're finding the surface area of 3D figures. So you're first going to trace the net onto your paper. So whenever you are solving a question on a quiz or a test on Canvas, draw the net on your piece of paper. So then you can do this coloring and shading. It's going to be way easier if you do that. So first thing you do, draw it on your paper. Then take, if you can, try to find 3 different colors at your house. So I did blue for all of these lengths because these are all the same length since they're that height, okay? That's the easy one. That's kind of the one that everybody knows. These are all the same height, okay? Now this is obvious that this rectangle is not the same size as this rectangle, okay? A lot of times they look the same, but you can't assume that they're gonna be the same rectangle, the same size. So a lot of times people think that this length is going to be the same as this length, okay? It's obvious with this one, but other times it's not. So this length will actually be the same as this side length because they would match up if you were putting it back together again, okay? Those would match up. So keep that in mind. If you're given this, you'll also know this, okay? Also, you can see that that same side length is way over here too. Because if I bring it around, okay, that edge is going to be the same as this edge, okay? So these are the same size rectangle, okay? So what you do is you find the area of each type of rectangle. So with this one, there's 3 different rectangles. There's this pink by green rectangle. There's this green by blue rectangle, and then there's this pink by blue rectangle. I'm trying to look at it at the same time. So you would find the area of each of those and then multiply it by however many there are. So with this one, there's 2 pink by green ones because those are the 2 edges of the box, or the 2 endpoints of the box, okay, the smallest ones. There's 2 of the green by blue because that's like the front and the back, okay? And then again, 2 of the pink by blue. But I just wanted to show you guys this because a lot of times this side is confused with this side. But you have to think of what matches up, all right? So here we go. There's it put back together. And then that is called our net, okay? So as a reminder, recap 2 important things. When you are taking your quiz or your test and you have these types of questions on your screen, copy the net down onto your piece of paper, and then, if at all possible, use colors to highlight the sides. And that'll be easier for me to see where you're making your mistakes if you make them, if you use your colors. Okay, so if you color this green and it's supposed to be pink, I'll be able to see that right away. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye, guys.